What up, YouTube? What up? Back in here again, man. Being consistent, making another video right quick. So, got me a transmission. You probably seen the back. Also got me a converter and a 40K transcooler, man. So, let y'all see the thing right quick. This is the transmission right here. Another 460 built. It's supposed to be able to handle 600 horsepower, upgraded drum, Corvette servo, new pump, band, racing clutches, all the bells and whistles, Sonax parts in it, everything. Also got a converter. I already opened it up. It's a 2700 style converter. Like I told you, the ones they have in stock, little jet converters or whatever. Got to fill it up with fluid. Get that ready. Pretty decent piece, man. Let me grab a knife. Let me find a knife right quick, man. And y'all see my cousin got stuff all everywhere, man. He got all kind of stuff going on in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, let me get this over for y'all, man. Let's see. This ain't nothing special. Nothing special. Let's see. Hey, open this thing up, man. There she go. Does it come with the pins? Let's see the pins on here. There we go. All right. All our hardware, clamps, fittings, brackets. Got our lines right here. Hopefully that's enough. Might have to grab some more lines. That's it, man. 40K cooler. Style converter. Transmission. Got our fluid. Finna get this thing in. And yeah, as soon as we get it in, might do a little B-roll footage, man. Putting this thing in. Let y'all see some of that. Other than that, man, we on it. Chill. I'll show y'all something real quick. Put this converter in. Let's see if I can get it. Alright. So you put the converter in, you want to get 3 clicks in to make sure the converter is flush. So that's about one, I think. That's the second one. Well, that's the second one. You want to turn it and wiggle it. It might be all of it. I'm not sure. I think about one more now. There. Oh, that was it. Through. Alright, so you come in, you look right here, it won't be flush with the bell housing, it'll be a little recessed in, and that ensures that your converter is all the way in. It don't wobble as much. Spin a couple more times to make sure. Oh, see? That's why you keep spinning the check right there. So I'm gonna do a couple more times. So that was 2 the last time, and that was the 3rd. And it's recessed even more. So if you look at this line right here, this line will increase this bell housing in. So I know for a fact that now it's all the way in. Definitely. But I'm gonna keep checking a couple more turns, both ways. Yep. That's it. In there.
So what did we just do?
We just made sure the converter is inside the transmission the right way. I told y'all, man, I'm not a mechanic. But I know a couple things about a few things. Good.
So what we're doing right now?
Alright, so right now we're about to go ahead and cut the transmission lines for the transmission cooler. This one line. When you're doing this, you want to use a pipe cutter. This is going to cut your line smooth and even. And you want to get a file, knock the edges off. Make sure you ain't got no rough edges on the end of the line when you cut it. So I'm going to cut this line right here. I'm going to cut this line right here. I can run my hoses. I'm going to use 2 clamps and run straight to my cooler, which I'm going to mount right behind the grill. We'll get to that part later, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock this part out now since we're at the bottom already.
All right, on which two lines you gonna be cutting?
We got two transmission lines, one here and one here. So I'm gonna cut them about even as I can and use my pipe cutter, make everything nice and smooth. And that's gonna be it. When I get to the top, we'll get back on it. And basically just keep doing that until the line cuts itself. Let me show y'all how this one goes, so y'all get an idea if you ain't never did it before. I work it down, tighten it some more, and as you tighten it and working it around back and forth, what happens is it's cutting into the line, but it's cutting into it smooth and even. So you'll be able to feel it, tighten it tight as you can, turn it both ways, work it around. Keep going, keep going. And then also what I'm gonna do is, and that was it right there. Yep, see the fluid coming out? Yeah, that was it. All right, boom, smooth cut. Like I said, I'm gonna get a file, knock the edges off, or a little sandpaper or something. And also I'm gonna blow through the lines. See how that dirty transmission fluid coming out? I'm gonna blow through the lines and clean it out thoroughly. Brake cleaner and then an air blower. Make sure they clean. I don't want none of that, old fluid and debris into my new cooler and my new transmission and converter. Cause no problems down the line in the future. So knock the other one out and I'll turn y'all back on. Oh God, dang. Y'all still here, man? Y'all ain't here for little old me. But nah, man, for real, we got this, got the transmission in, man. As you can see, everything bolted up. Need a little cleaning up. We're gonna pressure wash it. Degreaser, we got dry shaft in, exhaust, cross member, transmission bell, housing bolts, torque converter bolts, starter, transmission lines, transmission dipstick tube. That's it. We're gonna put this cool in and put some fluid in and hopefully go for a test drive, man. So where we at right now? So we're gonna get that and we're gonna hit this thing, man. So y'all stay tuned. Let's get your front cover off. Top cover. Try not to break the clips, man, like I just did right here. If I had a center part that came out straight, it would have been fine. But then, good thing I got some more. Alright. Sometimes it clips up. That one right. Got nickel with that one. Alright, that's off of there. Alright, that's already missing. Boom, quarter turn or half a turn, whatever it is. Something like that. And this grill should pop out. I think got some clips down here in the bottom, but I think they just snap out. Get here, I'm gonna make sure. Try not to go too close. See, chicken right down. It's the one on the end. Up on the right one. That's it. That's good. So there's some clips right behind here. And them things be tight, man. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Told you another thing about the thing or two here. I can change the tie. I can change the tie. It might be all I can do. It look like I can get a grill off sometimes. I'm gonna break this side. Get this one off. I think I'm gonna pull this light out. See if I can get to it easier. These just pop right up. And that shit slide up like so. I'm not gonna plug it and try to sit it right. Look at that, boy. You stop for these folk that know how to. What these folk that know how to do something, man. I really can't do it. Alright. This is gonna break. Probably. Nope. This is. Got it. I done showed you how this chain hit like too, man. They got a lot of game, man. A little software there. But I can't put it back in the same way. Alright, we'll sit there for right now. Main thing is we got this on. Let's get this one. So fold that clip on again. Come up. There we go. A little bit. Alright. Up. Light is hooked up. Get that loose. I'm gonna do a lot even still. Look. Bow tie to light up. The battery still work. We're gonna check and see. Alright, so this is the factory cooler. Actually, it's not. Oh, this is. So this is the factory cooler. They will no longer use it. So we're gonna get this out of here. And I think this bracket got to come out and flip and turn and cut or something. We're gonna figure it out. But I want the cooler to sit right here so it'll get plenty of airflow to it and help keep the transmission as cool as possible. So I'll tell you what, let me get, I think that's a 10. Get those off. I'm not. That one. That gotta come out. So yeah. Not doing it off. That one off. These little clips in here, same thing like on the transmission. Get your pick or small flathead, precision screwdriver like this. Get the clip out of there, and there you go. Same thing. Get that in there. Snap that. Oh, please don't throw these away. These come in handy. I think they're different sizes. But it's some that goes in the cooler, in the radiator for the transmission light, and in the transmission. But they come in different sizes. But they're always good to have on hand because they're easy to lose, and sometimes they're not in the store to help out. So it's maybe a piece of game for y'all, man. Keep moving. Knock the tails up. Now look at that cooler. What was that gonna keep cool? You see that cooler? I got a 40K. That's probably about yay big. That gotta be what? A 0.5? Come on, man. Come on, man. We want something better than that, man. GM could have did better than that, man. Probably one of the reasons why the transmission go out. See, if they just would have made a regular 350 overdrive, we'd be rocking that right now. 350 overdrive, 350 6-speed, 8-speed. Man, them things never tell. 350 transmission in junkyard right now, been in the car since 1962. You can put it in the car, change the filter, and the joker can ride for another 100,000 miles. 4L60, ain't happening. New transmission, 6L80, 6L90, I don't care what it is. Nothing. Nothing. It's garbage. So, We're gonna grab the correct tool, but a better tool. Yes, sir, it is. We try not to cut with it like this. Y'all seen it? On that thing. I like that. Took my whole front up, bro. Alright. I say those clip. I might try to put them back up there. See if they fit. Look a little smaller, but we'll see. I say those. Gotta recycle some of these parts, man. Alright, that. Get them out the way. One titty. Goes up, bolts down. That is how you remove a factory GM cooler off of NBS. We'll throw that thing to the side. What are you gonna do now with that? Alright, so next, got to see how put him back in the bag. That's the man down with that. Say that to it. So you take the time, you don't break stuff. Alright. You get that cool up here. And we're gonna try to check and see. Let's see what that go to. And check and see how I'm mounting this cooler. Where that cooler at? So what do that hot? I think that hot over there. Get some with it. Alright. Get it to the side. Stop there. So we're gonna mount it this way. Alright. So can't have it like this. Cause this bracket is in the way, so I'm gonna take that off and try to flip it and see if it can. I'm probably gonna have to cut it because it's looking like everybody put that. So this cooler is as long as that bracket and it's making the ends touch. So I'm probably gonna notch it up in here on both sides and I can probably mount it to it. Then I'm gonna run my lines, my fins down here, and get Teflon tape and fins and do that. And I should be able to make a mount for this bracket. Probably put some rubber in between here and here. So cause friction and put a hole in some. So let me get this bracket off and get it cut and I'll tell y'all back on. Alright. So got the transcooler on. So basically what I did, that bracket that was sitting at the bottom of the factory, you look down here, I pulled that bracket out, I cut it so it fit. First I cut it on the end so that the two outlets for the lines will be between it, and then it started hitting on these brackets that they had built in. So I cut it to the inside of that bracket. I cut it and I flipped it. And I put a piece of rubber in the bottom. I lined the bottom with rubber because you don't want the cooler and nut on rubbing. So I dropped it in there. Then I took the top bracket that it came with, just drill holes up with self-tapping screws, and then back, make some new holes with self-tapping screws, mounted it here, mounted it there. Put my two lines on. I put Teflon tape on the end of my fittings. That's just something that I do to try to prevent leaks as much as possible. And that's pretty much it, man. So we got the transmission in, transmission converter in, 40K cooler installed. Pretty decent. I could have put them brackets down and make them look a hell of a lot better, but it's gonna be behind the grill, and I ain't too much gonna worry about it. But I do want it in right, properly secured, lined with rubber to keep down the friction and rubbing holes and everything. That I'm probably gonna get some zip ties or clamps and just hold the lines up more steady at the bottom. Other than that, man, that's it. We about to put some fluid in this thing. Fill it up with fluid, let it warm up. Make sure we ain't got no leaks. Also, probably gonna put it in gear, let it go through the gears while it's on the lift. Make sure everything going forward and back like it's supposed to. No crazy noises. And we're gonna go for a test ride, man. So if y'all don't see it tonight, y'all will see it tomorrow. So I may even pressure wash it or something. But I'm gonna throw this fluid in here, man. That pretty much gonna wrap it up. Trans install, trans cooler, first part of the goddamn show. That's all I got for y'all, man. Stay tuned for more. Catch me next time. Peace.